Morning. And yes, I know it might be afternoon or evening, but for me it is definitely morning because it's 5:44 and it's Tuesday, March the 14th. And I had a little bit of a revelation this morning as I was commenting on a post on Facebook, and it was, when's the last time you had what am I looking for? When's the last time you took action based totally on faith? And I typed it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago today that at 11 o'clock in the morning I walked away from my job. Now, as you know, I was supposed to leave on March the 3rd, that Friday, but I kept hearing that whole morning, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to go. And I did. And I can't believe it's 2 weeks. It's like, wow. It doesn't even seem possible. But in these 2 weeks, a whole lot has happened that wouldn't have taken place if I had stayed at the corporate job. So I like to take those leaps of faith, as you know. If you've ordered my book, then you know how many leaps of faith I've taken in my lifetime. If you've ordered it from Amazon, you'll be getting it next Sunday, this coming Sunday actually. And I'm looking forward to sharing those leaps of faith with you. And today, as I sat here, I said, Lord, which deck shall I use? I used Life Purpose on House of Angel card readings on Facebook. And that's a funny story. If you get a chance, please pop on over there and you'll see why that's quite hilarious to me. And I was going, okay. So totally in tune, not with that one. But the way it turned out was absolutely beautiful. So if you get a chance, please pop over to my Facebook page. Give it a like. We're almost at that 500 mark. We've got 33 more to get. And then someone will be getting a half-hour free reading from me, either via phone or via Skype. We'll do a random draw for that. So after I finished the one on Facebook, I was inspired to do the YouTube video. Now normally I wait, as you know, until there's at least a little bit of daylight coming in. But this daylight savings thing kind of stops that just a little bit this week until the world gets caught up with the sunlight coming up earlier every day. So for now, what I got drawn to was my new deck. And I used it yesterday during my live feed, but I'm going to be using it here for you today because I have a feeling someone has a concern or a question about a relationship or about love or about what's going on. And I was really drawn to use this deck. So I used it for myself. I used it for the first time on a client yesterday. And now I'm here to use it for you on YouTube. So let's see what the Romance Angels have for you today. And isn't it pretty? I love these decks because they're nice and slick. They're easy to manipulate. They're easy to work with. They bend well. They're not stiff in any way, shape, or form. And kind of getting really comfortable with this deck too. So let's see. For those of you that are still affected, as you know, the 12th was the full moon. And I know a lot of people are still affected as it's waning away now. And if you are, not to worry. It's the time where I get the most energized, but a lot of people do not. And so it is going to be settling back down again. Life is settling back down again. There's all kinds of good things happening. And there we go. I got told to stop with 3. So we'll stop. And don't let the full moon flip you out. So let's take a look and see what the Romance Angels have for us today. And your first card, it's about children, which is kind of unique because this is actually a card that came up in yesterday's reading about children in one of the questions about a love life. And this can mean a lot of different things, but my first reaction is the same one that I got yesterday, and that's that something in your childhood in regarding to relationships, whether it was the way that you saw your parents behave, or if you were a child of divorce, or you saw your parents arguing a lot, is directly affecting your current relationship. And this also might mean that you have children now and you're stifling yourself by saying your true thoughts to your significant other if you're raising these children together, because you don't want your children to go through the same kind of arguments that you heard as a child. But right now, children are playing a major factor in your current relationship. Wow, this is almost identical to yesterday's reading. And so the second card that came up is trust. So if you are stifling yourself, you need to find some quiet time and know that the day-to-day living that you're going through, trying to support your family, trying to support yourself, trying to raise your children, it's really okay to be the way that you are, but you really need to trust that this situation that you're in right now is calling for you to have faith. You know how I feel about faith. It is the only thing that will keep you going. It is the only thing that will give you hope. It is the only thing that will keep you uplifted. God will never, ever, ever let you down. So have faith and know that the situation will improve. But please, you need to have some open communication. Okay. Your final card is finances and career. And so many families are going through this right now, where your finances and your career are taking a precedence or a priority, if you will, in your love life, in your relationships. And it's not just your personal relationship with your significant other, but it's also with your family, with your friends, with your social atmosphere as well, where trying to earn a buck, trying to advance in a career is really taking more time than your actual relationships. You need to find, maybe that's part of that, I just heard it. You need to find some time to be a little playful like a child. Every once in a while you need to get out there, go find a swing, go find a playground. If you have children, go out and be silly with them. Blow bubbles in the front yard. Wow, am I hearing that that's a big part of this? You really need to remember that it's okay to let your inner child out and be silly once in a while. Just like, who cares what the neighbors think if you're blowing bubbles? Go throw some balls with your son. Go, play in the playhouse with your daughters. Cook with them, play with them, laugh with them, and don't let career override your family life and or your personal relationships. And stop saying, oh, I just heard that. Stop saying, I don't have time, I'm working. Yeah, if you are, I'm seeing this so clearly. If you're at someone that works at home and you have a little child tugging on your arm while you're busy typing on your laptop, yeah, don't poo-poo them aside. If your significant other comes in and sees you busy in the office, acknowledge the fact that they're there. When all is said and done, when the time comes to post on your tombstone, don't let it read, gosh, they were a great worker. I'd much rather it said they were a wonderful lover, they were a great mom, they were a best friend, they were a child of God. And let that kind of get to heart for you. So from a romance standpoint, let your inner child out and pay attention to your children. If you are thinking that things aren't going right, you need to trust in God. Put your faith in Him. Don't let life stop you from finding the true romantic relationship that you want. If you would like a full-blown reading from me, as you know, you can always go to my website at houseofangelcardreadings.com. Please join us on Facebook by the same name. If you are an event planner or a fundraiser, please shoot me an email at houseofangelcardreadings@gmail.com. Always love to participate in giving back to the community. As you know, my book is out. We were talking about leaps of faith. It is available now at Amazon. The search, best and easiest way to do it is by my name, which is Monica Phillips, Monica Monika, and Phillips with 2 L's. Otherwise, you can go to my website if you don't want to wait for the release on Sunday by Amazon. And you can purchase on my website, again, houseofangelcardreadings.com. It has been a pleasure to share with you this morning. As you can tell, very, very dark, but I got a lot of things I want to get done today. And we're just going to have a good old time. So thanks for sharing. Have a beautiful and a wonderful and a terrific Tuesday. As always, thanks for watching. Namaste.